Hello and welcome everyone to a video here on my channel. It's been a long time, but Final Fantasy did bring me back, and I also did stream once in a while again. I really love Final Fantasy, I always did, and I'm trying to build decks, and I saw a Merfolk list and was like, I should try this myself, because I've always been a fan of Leviathan, and this card just goes really well with Merfolks. And this is a list that can go best of 1 or best of 3. I will play it in best of 1, but I will also go over the sideboard. But basically it is a quite aggressive deck with some cheap tricks like Spell Pierce or Into the Floodmaw, where we can bounce or counter something. And we also have, of course, the Summon Leviathan here for 6 mana, 6/6 with Ward 2. When this creature enters the battlefield, we are returning each creature that's not a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk or Octopus or Serpent to the owner's hand. And in our deck, each creature is a Merfolk, except our Schooner here. Also to note here that Sanctuary will also be a Merfolk or Kraken or whatever you want to choose here, but you don't have to choose, it's everything, right? So this card literally can flip the board in your direction, which is super strong. And yeah, so the deck is built around this. The Merfolk package itself, it comes with a lot of Explore, so we hit the lands quite often really well. We have a 1 mana 1/1 here that can explore. We do have the Merfolk here that also can give us card draw, which is quite nice for 1 mana here. We exhaust it, draw X, and give other Merfolk +1/+1, which is really good here. We also play the Hex Catcher here, which is a flash Merfolk. This one is really important because with this one we can surprise opponent and counter certain spells with our creatures. And usually we don't like to sacrifice these type of creatures, but we have also Deep-Root Pilgrimage, which is an enchantment for 2 mana, and whenever we tap a non-token Merfolk we control, we create a 1/1 blue Merfolk creature. So we can use these tokens with our Hex Catcher, which is really nice, right? And we can also tap our Merfolk with the Subterranean Schooner, which is like a 2 mana 3/4, and we can crew 1, which is also good in our case here. And when it attacks, it explores, so another way to get our lands quite fast. We also have the Sentinel here. I don't want to go too expensive here since we have this one, but the Sentinel here is a 3 mana 3/4 Vigilance. When this enters or attacks, we can create a map token, and a map token is also Explore. We also play 2 Tishana's Tidebinder just to surprise. I think this card has some good applications. You can use it on the triggers of the enchantments, or I think the best case scenario would be any type of Fable Passage, but you don't see it that much, but there are some Chocobo decks around, so yeah, it's really strong there. We also have the Drowner here, which is also a Merfolk, 2 mana 2/1 flash Vigilance. This card, of course, really good to stun a creature, and then if we don't want the creature, we can put it back in opponent's library, as well as our own Drowner here. But yeah, the deck is actually, I think, really fun to play. If you're looking for a different type of aggro deck, and you like me and you like the SIMIC color, this is definitely a deck you can try out. Mana base, pretty standard here. We do play the Starting Town, because we definitely want to always make sure that we have the green. It's also a new Final Fantasy card here. And we pay 1 life at 1 mana of any color, but yeah, after turn 3 this land comes in tap. We play, of course, 4 Cavern of Souls, choose a Merfolk here, so they cannot be countered. You can also choose Leviathan here, if you don't want to have this countered as well. The Sanctuary, which is an additional tool to be aggressive, and is also a Merfolk, so it will also give us the tokens here. And yeah, this is basically the main board. There's so many different cards you can add, but I really like it this way. And if you just want to go for best of 1, this is the deck, and then I wish you fun, and if not, I will shortly go over our sideboard. Spell Pierce, just an extra tool here. Unable to scream against the creature decks, so we can make them to like puppets that are 0/2 and lose all abilities. Then we have another triple counter package here with Disdainful Strode and the negates, actually 4. We play 2 Harboring of Tides. This is a really nice card to play. It just gives us like this extra, how can I say, like tempo advantage against creatures, or maybe against the Vivi with a lot of counters. Desist here, mainly what we're going to use to destroy all artifact enchantments. because there's a lot of artifact decks out there. I played against many, and yeah, it's also good against like lockdowns and so on, but we also have the Flood of the Maw against the lockdown. And we play a God of Soul Cauldron. This is our way to deal with certain graveyard decks, but we want to be really fast, so I think this is the way we usually use. But yeah, there's roots, there's reanimators, right? And even this one, it can be used on our own creatures, so that's quite nice. But yeah, sideboard wise, many options. The meta is still new right now, so it's hard to say which is the card to play in the sideboard, but definitely want to have some counters, some tempo cards, and some removals for enchantments and artifacts. And yeah, I have a lot of fun with the deck, and I'm hopefully gonna enjoy the games. And yeah. Yeah, we have Explore, so why not? We take the damage. We will bottom everything that's not a land, because we do want to find lands here. Okay, small creature coming in. We're not sure yet what's going on, but hopefully we can play Leviathan this game. A bet. Okay, we have a bounce, so they have to take the bounce away. I mean, they can also take the Sentinel and just make sure we lose it longer. We keep attacking. Since he gives us tokens here. We try to find lands now, so we hope we can also go in with the Sentinel. Battle Cry. It's a fighting situation here. We will try to make... This is a double block, this is a double block too. I want to make this one stronger here. We will still go and try trade. Need to get lands. We still have our Merfolk, so that's something. We can keep this. We can make one stronger, but that's fine. We still have an Explorer and a map here, because we do wanna... Well, we have a bounce on top, so that is something. It would be nice if we could showcase the Leviathan this game. Take Provoking. But yeah, our deck is pretty good against decks like this. Found a land. So right now we actually do not have to do anything. We're gonna pass, and end of turn we bounce to Leviathan. So they will all in. Okay, we take damage, huh? So they have a lot in the air. So we have to bounce one in the air, which is gonna be this one. But I think we have to double bounce. So we start here with this. Then we bounce this. And now we go to the blockers. Just like this, take 12. Yeah. And then we play Leviathan. If they have a bat here, yeah, okay. So now it's the time. Can you please take the creatures on your hand, my friend? And our board state looks quite decent at this point. They would need a haste flyer, which they do not have. But they have a lot of creatures, but we draw many cards now. Many cards. And here we win. This is what Leviathan can do. I'm glad I could showcase it. And yeah, have interaction, have some early creatures too. That's gonna be okay. We do like to see this one. Yeah, it's fine with our pilgrimage here. Okay. I did expect some sort of Vivi deck, but let's see what it is. Do have enough interaction here. There could be some board wipe. Lockdown, of course, the best card they can have here. But we still have some decent shenanigans. So this is actually a quite interesting turn, right? We have a bounce here in their turn. And we could play the Hex Catcher as well. So we're just gonna pass here. Our Hex Catcher is really nice for the counters here. We only get like one back, but it's still fine. Definitely want to do that in their turn, because it looks like some sort of control shell, but starting time? Okay. So this card is a problem. This card is a problem, but right now we would have to resolve it. Yeah, right now it will resolve. I can see us use this again, and usually like lockdown is not that nice if you have the synthesizer on the board, since they create tokens, right? So in that regard, it's fine. And if they don't go for it, we still have a tap here, but we want to have many tokens to. We do want to have our shenanigans back. Keep this one. Play this guy. Okay, so now we have some things to do. We do have a spell pierce, but we want to go quite wide here. Yeah, I think this is just about tapping as much as possible right now, to be honest. Just want to make sure we get the tokens, so we can counter whatever coming up here now. Gonna start with this. Not too happy about this, but we need to get rid of this one. The card draw from this, with our, yeah, I think we still need it, but then we lose some damage here, but honestly I think that's totally fine. We get 2 tokens next turn, which is quite good. Yeah, and that's it. So with the tokens and the Hex Catcher, we can definitely keep going. And against this deck, even if we had Leviathan, it would be in a good spot. That's a bit of a tricky hand. We do have an Explorer, so we can try it. But we have to aggressively go for it. Yeah, and that's paid off already, so we can be happy about this. If it's a root deck, then yeah, it's gonna be tricky, but let's go. Creating our tokens here for potential counter magic later on, but the star of this is here if we play against roots. Death Touch. Okay. Okay. It's quite interesting. Yeah. Cannot really attack here. We have a bounce though, but yeah. Still think it's better to deploy this one because we can create another map token next turn. We have a potential bounce protection with Spell Pierce here, but yeah, that could be a removal, but we have to go for it. Okay, it's like a toxic type deck there. I see. So they have Proliferate. In this case, I honestly think we have to go for the block. Have to go for the block here. Go like this. Bit too many lands for my taste. But yeah. At least we can deploy this one at one point, but I don't think they have many creatures here. That's a creature. Do we want to get toxic? I mean, they do have a lot of Proliferate, but it's not that much though. We have no idea what they play, to be honest. Okay. Can go for bounce into attack Drowner. This is an interesting turn. I think it's just this and then go in. Keeping this one up here. Right now we're just protecting our toxicity, life total, or however you want to call it. I mean, we keep making these blockers. And we don't, if we had like a buffer here, could go for it. We do not. So far we're just protecting this. Yeah, this is a bounce. This is a bounce, but now we have the toxicity. I cannot even speak right now. This turn we will actually not play Leviathan. We will go and attack with the land here, but we do want to keep a potential Spell Pierce up. So we do have to manual tap here, I think, because it is kind of stupid sometimes. I don't want to risk anything here. And our land here as well is also an Merfolk, and it's all creature types. So we can keep our land in play here. We have the Spell Pierce up just in case there's something we cannot expect. If they hit us, we take it for sure. But I'm pretty sure they want to block, but yeah, the Leviathan gonna be huge here. And yeah, we were kind of lucky to draw this. I mean, and you can have your cards back, and we would like to attack. Put opponent really low here. 2/4 and that's it. Yeah. This is a game changer once we have this. I was maybe a bit too aggressive in blocking, but better than not block. Sometimes we don't know the deck, but interesting concept here. And yeah, it's our turn. Yeah, I would like to have a 1-drop here, but cannot have everything, right? Cannot have everything here. Can explore quite well here. Have to go with the ship into the map guy. The Sultai. Okay. Well, let's see what's gonna happen here. Let's start exploring. Yeah. Ship is pretty nice because it protects us from board wipes. Okay. So this turn, actually, tricky. Do they play board wipes though? But we have protection from board wipes. We can play this now, tap it, attack. We can play this now, tap it, attack. We definitely want to do this. We will not... Yeah. I'm gonna do it like this. We don't need the land next turn, so that's kind of okay. This is also an untapped land, but we do want to play this here. Push in the damage here as much as we can. 1 mana dog here is okay. So technically we can protect us from a 5 mana board wipe here, which is nice. We do not have a turn 6 Leviathan right now though, but we keep... I don't know why I played the wrong land for sure. Discard a card, okay. Definitely played this a bit wrong here. Could try to put this at 4/5. Which I think is the play here. Since we will not attack with this one here. We do not need this one, but it's quite a good card. I think right now interaction and untapped land is just stronger. Making that stronger here, grab the map token, don't need this one. Trying to save life. We keep the flash here, because then we can still flash play this, go in with this. 7 life. And we have a ship which deals 4 damage. We're in a pretty decent spot here. I love this Merfolk deck. I've always been a Merfolk player, it's just... I mean, SIMIC, right? And we also have a Sanctuary that can go in. Okay. No bounce for the Mister there. We would have won here with the land here, but yeah. I think I could have played it a bit better. I messed up the land there, but we still went there, and yeah, let's go next game. This is our hand. Yeah, it's playable. Have this interaction here is quite nice. It's not the best hand, but it's a playable one. You could be Demon midrange. No creature is quite good for us. Could be counter here or removal. Counter or removal. Spell pierce, okay. Not something we like to see, but this is what it is. We play quite a flashy round here. Okay, usually played in some sort of graveyard type of deck, so I could see some sort of combo, maybe. Let's see if they played enchantment. That's not here. Okay, probably just gonna attack here. Not much to do, but we have to be a bit aggressive next turn. Have to be a little bit scared of their potential board wipe, so we play it like this. If I drop this and get board wiped, I'm in a bad state. So right now I just wanna relax a bit, go like this here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We do want to draw cards next turn, so we're gonna keep the Tidebinder for the dragon here. That's a good question. Do we push damage here? It depends. If they drop dragon, we will go here. If they not, then we draw cards. And if we draw the land, okay, that is fine. I'm still scared of a potential lockdown. Maybe I played this a bit too careful, but I have no idea what's going on over there. Really. Definitely go for this here. Can play removal, yeah, sure. But we draw 3 cards, which is huge. We draw like a Spell Pierce, also really big. No Spell Pierce here, another Leviathan. Which, yeah, sure, but to be fair, not something I want to play right now. Don't want to tap out here. I do want to have some sort of flash interaction. I'm gonna start with this here. It's not what we're looking for. I drop this, so Flasher cannot get countered. Could have went with this one, maybe 2 here. Let's just go in. I hope they play a dragon, because if they play dragon and think they can bounce through and be safe there, then it's basically game over. Because we just drop Leviathan, bounce the dragon, attack with everything. So yeah. Oh, okay. It is the only sense. But we keep our mana open, is good. make them scared, but maybe they have to just go for it, right? And then it's a bit of a problem. Not much can do, but they have to finish it now. Having a spell pierce would have been the game here, but yeah. Does this work? I have to do this. Cannot for siege, okay. I mean, they do have this though. I mean, I have nothing to do anyways right now, so let's try to see if they can combo it or not. Have to try. Have to try. But usually they will find stuff, so. Okay. I mean, they just have to play the cards now. It's not funny to make a video like this, but I don't know what they try now. Like, we do have Leviathan. Yeah. Okay, they go for their own play. Yeah, just play the card now. So, I have two options. Either let them play the game now, which should I? Yeah, Spell Pierce is a huge card. Spell Pierce would have won the game here. Sadly, we didn't have it. And yeah, one dragon out now. Do they have the sideboard card is the question. We are able to bounce everything, right? So let's just see. Let's just see if they manage or not. Sometimes maybe you should play this for like a Leviathan, just, you know, to be on the safe side here. They can just keep doing this, that's fine. I wonder what's their end goal, like to have like just a board full of dragons and then hope they win with this. But yeah, maybe this one on Leviathan here would have been nice too. I just let them do it. I want to see. Sometimes you have to try it. I'm not even sure if I include this in the video, but so if they fail, it's definitely funny. But yeah, this is just, it's always fun. But yeah, it's a different version with the siege here. I saw many different type of versions, how they play it. They slowly start to do this. We will play this in the end of turn. We still have a lot of cards out, so there could be maybe a mistake at one point. But I think they kinda can get that we have Leviathan in our hand, right? But we have to try. Have to see. I just don't wanna... Yeah, just do what you have to do. That's kinda interesting. And multiverse. That's a really greedy list over there. I do auto passing for now, but I'm scared that just maybe nah, they will not. But yeah, I'll let them do this because some people they just play it and then people give up and. Okay, yeah, that's okay. That is fine, to be fair. Because right now there's no upkeep. Right now there is no upkeep. "24 cards left. Just play the dragons. They're gonna bounce a lot now, but if they mill too much, then Leviathan actually can do this. We have 2 Leviathans, so we can actually do this twice. There's a chance. There is a chance. Yeah, just draw your stuff. I mean, of course they can have counter and I cannot, but... Did we see... Yeah, we see a spree here. Saw the spree. Oh, imagine, we should have went for Leviathan here, it would have been huge. Okay, now I'm just going out to pass. I mean, I just keep one on. I mean, nah, even if, sadly, even if we had like a land spell here, yeah. Okay. Resolve all. Okay. Okay. I'll let them do this for sure. Do they have like a fling? Yeah. Okay. I mean, they have counters here, right? Okay, 1 counter. I mean, the hand must be full of counters here, right? Okay. Is it another counter? Play the other counter. I mean, we have 3 damage here. Okay. Absolutely stupid. It's a really weird hand, not gonna lie. But we have interaction, so... And we just need the blue from this one, so I'm okay with it. We go with the ship here. Turn 2 is pretty nice, especially if we have the pilgrimage here. Should we already go white here? It's a good question. We want to explore as fast as possible. So yeah, we're just gonna attack here and play the ship. Play the ship. We do want to get the cards right. Okay, this is a land, so here we want to play this one. Has Spell Pierce up as well, which is quite nice. Because they have a black here, so we can actually counter their removal spell. Which we have to do right now, right? I wonder what they're actually going for here, because this is a quite aggressive turn here for us. We have a double bounce here, and we have a really good setup after this, so... And they even have to discard. Ooh, okay, I see what it is here. Could be some removal, some revival here. Ah, we keep the Spell Pierce. If they play a revival deck, then we definitely want to keep the Spell Pierce here. Just keep attacking here. Yeah, sure. I mean, we can still use this to tap. I mean, we lose damage here, but we can still keep going with our ship, which is quite nice. And we use this one here. For maximized damage, and if we tap the scout, we get our token anyways. I think this is actually decent enough. This has ward 3 non-land permanents. This is quite interesting here. Okay, yeah, sure. They are in survival mode right now, so that's fine by us. Put them on 11 here. No, they know we have a Spell Pierce. If we lose the scout, so be it. We still have our tokens. Mill 2 cards. Okay. Them looking for lands, and they milled 2 zombifies. So here we face that. Oh, okay, the island. I didn't see an island coming there. Keep going in here. Getting wider and wider. Having Spell Pierce and a flash creature, this is definitely GG. And yeah, we won the game. It was a pretty aggressive start here with good interaction, so yeah, this one is the game. It's kind of weak hand, but we owned it. It's a weird hand. We don't really have a turn 1, turn 2 play. I mean, go turn 2 for sure with this, but I think we can keep it. We have at least interaction, so we can try. And these can surprise depending what we play against, right? My favorite one is against the Fatal Passage, so. Llanowar drop first. Nope. We get our third land, which is nice. Roots we counter for sure. Okay, I see what this is. I see what this is. That's a really interesting one for sure. A fight deck. Well, that's gonna be crazy. A fight deck. Huh. I mean, we had some decent plays against the fight deck with bounce and this. That's about it. If they play the Obliterator, we're going with the Drowner. Smash in the damage here. They could have double fight spell. This has to go. So we got one down, but then maybe have another one here. Yeah. And now we have to use the bounce because they will fight. We want to keep pushing into damage here. We have a lot of bounces, so let's see what we can do. We don't want them to play the Obliterator this turn. Okay. Best we could do here, put them on 3. And now it's gonna be interesting. Obliterator, they have 2 creatures, right? Do they have the fighting spell here? We're gonna lose a lot. What? We sacrifice here. Okay. Now, 3 damage. Can we push 3 damage? We need to... That's a tricky one. Could draw 2 cards here. Do we have an out? We could draw 1 card, find this one. Doesn't help. I think this is a draw 3 cards turn. We need to find the Leviathan, right? So be it. Could have went with another one here, but we have to go for this. Do we have to? Destroy target non-outlaw creature. I mean, we can sacrifice it and just go for tapping 1 more. Opponent is scared for sure here. They cannot attack with the Obliterator, that's for sure. So let's see. No Leviathan here. Drop this here. Drop this one. This. We go white here now. We don't need Spell Pierce. Well, we still have a better board here. Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's 3. When our opponent life, we lose that much. So we're gonna block here. And sacrifice. Okay. They got 5. The 5 is fine. They will play the Llanowar Elf, have 2 blockers. I think we win here. They go in 8, right? Such a weird situation. This one we have to keep. Is this one we have to sacrifice here? They go in 8, but it's risky here. But we have to do it. But if we take 10, they go on 13. Have an extra blocker, and I need to find like a bounce or anything, right? If I find a bounce this way, I win as well. So I could try to go for the exhaust here. Could exhaust it and have a 5, 4, 3, so it's like 4 or 5. It would be enough. Okay. We give them these 10 here. Yeah, the Llanowar is obvious. Yeah, okay, GG, we don't even have to think. Don't even have to think. Let me know what should have done better here, but I think this was a top deck. But we would have went for the fish here, but yeah, if we draw this one, sure so be it. And yeah, this was a fun game. Yeah, we can play cards here, which is pretty nice. Start with the scout, but then turn 2 we don't really have something, but on the play this is definitely something we can keep. Okay, we drew a land. Okay, gain life there, not the easiest one. So yeah, have to go like this. Cannot attack into a 1/2 here. Life gain deck, gonna be tricky, but we have bounces. And yeah, usually this type of game we have to win with the bounces. It's the only way we can win this. Yeah. Go for the map token here. If we drew a Leviathan, then it's gonna be juicy. Okay, so the Sentinel is gone, but here the bounce is also still fine. Yeah, they gain life. It's not much we can do here. We have to take the damage. Sadly. Yeah. It's a lot of lands here. That is for sure. A lot of lands. This is too weak here. And... Huh. At this point I think we actually maybe already have to start blocking. Depending what they provide here. An Angel. So we're looking for Leviathan, right? Take the 2 here. It's not a Leviathan. But we can go quite wide here. And yeah, we have this to block. And next turn we draw, so we take 6. is a risky play. It's a risky play here, to be honest. But at this point, maybe exhausting for Leviathan would have been the play here. You cannot do much about this. Have to play it out here. It's not a Leviathan, sadly. But we have to do this. And hope we survive another turn, right? Get a token, 2 for damage. If we don't die next turn, maybe there's a line. I could try to go for the bounce, to be honest. That's not a bounce. That is not a bounce, my friend. So we have attacks here when we get blockers, right? Could have attacked first, but then trade not so well. And we just take damage here. Yeah. I mean, it's not that easy here. Maybe there's a top deck chance. And it is not. Happens. No. All we need is a Leviathan and then we're good. But hey, this can happen. This is actually a matchup I think that's quite easy for us. But let's go next game.